Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Real Racing 3. Today we will be doing 100% of 6-cylinder Annihilation series. Last episode we did 75% with our BMW S-Drive 35IS, and today we're going to be doing the final 25% to get 16,000 RS and 16 gold just completely free. And the first race we're going to be doing is Autocross at Silverstone with our BMW S-Drive. This race, I've learned Silverstone pretty easy, and autocross means that it's going to be part of a track where we have to beat the time. 53.8 seconds. Let's try to get just about 50. Okay, here it is. I think this is similar to the starting line of the actual race. But there we go. We're now going to start. I think it's going to be after a big straight right here. Wait, actually maybe not. But now we're starting the race, going through the first few corners, and we're not losing that much speed. I think we're doing a pretty decent pace so far. And now we're exiting the corner, and here, yeah, it is going to be the after a straight. I think it is going to be just after the straight. And now we're accelerating out of that corner there, and now we're accelerating very quickly, 120 miles per hour, and there is the finish line. 53.8 seconds, 145 now. I think 145 is fast for most tracks on this car. And now I think it is going to be just after this corner. We need to get a good exit though, just about 50 seconds right now, and we exit it, and there we go. We have now won the British Grand Prix first try, and we got 51 seconds. Probably could have made 50 seconds if we went a little bit faster, but we will be moving on to the next race. Okay guys, our next race is going to be Endurance at Silverstone. Again, Silverstone. I think the whole tier was Silverstone. So Endurance means we're going to have to do the track in as many laps as we can. 8.5 miles. I think this track is just about 2 miles or maybe 3. Oh wait, no, it's the Bridge Grand Prix circuit of 2009. It means it is the very long version. I think one lap around this track, about this version of Silverstone with this car, is just about 3 minutes. And to inside, there we go, we just managed to squeeze through. Okay, now we're overtaking lots of cars. Don't go out of the track and don't hit any of them. But now we're just overtaking the first 3 cars. Those first 3 cars you can overtake pretty much on every single track in the first corner. And look at that, a lot of Nissan Skyline the super slow Skylines. And right after this is going to be a straight here. I think this car has good top speed, especially compared to the super slow Skylines. Look at how quickly we are catching up right now to that black Skyline. Or maybe it's a brown Skyline, I don't know. But now we're just about to end the straight. There we go, we're zooming past all of them. There's a yellow Nissan Skyline. And I think the finish line, the finish line is a lot farther. This track is, I think, maybe even 2 times bigger, or 1/3 bigger than the regular Formula 1 version. Now we're exiting that corner right there, and we took an overtake. Here we can get a double overtake, and we're already seeing Nissan 370Zs, which is the second fastest car in this series. And also it's just about in the same PR. It actually has 0.1 PR more than the BMW 1 Series M Coupe. Let's go third person. Look at how quickly we're passing them. If we go off track, offline though, off the racing line though, we do lose a lot of speed, so we need to be careful about that. And also when we overtake around the outside, because you can easily slide and go off the track, and also you lose distance, because if you're off the track it doesn't actually count any distance in endurance mode. But there is 6th place, 3.1 miles, and I think this right here is the finish line. And yep, that is the finish line. That was a pretty long first lap, but now we're going to start the second lap of the race. We are consistently maintaining 90 seconds on our timer there. I'm not sure why they would put a 90-second timer, because I do see a lot of videos of people cheating on the tracks, especially in Porsche test track. But we just hit the back of the Nissan 370Z, and we're already seeing a BMW 1 Series M Coupe there, which is the second fastest car in this series, and just behind our car, the BMW S-Drive. But I still think there are many 370Zs on this track. There we go, around the outside of a blue 370Z. And there is 4th place, 4.9 miles. And I think we're just after these few corners. Here is the finish line for the Formula 1 version of this track, and I think there's another BMW 1 Series right after this 370Z here, and that is third place, 5.3 miles, and that is another BMW Z 1 Series around the outside, and there's still so many Skylines, no, 370Zs, and we're just about to start sixth mile. Wait, that means we're already more than halfway through the whole first place to get 8.5, and we're catching up very quickly still to the BMW 1 Series. The BMW 1 Series and the Nissan 370Z both have the exactly same PR, except the 370Z has 0.1 PR more. So both of these cars are basically just the same in terms of PR. Maybe I will compare their stats in a different video. But now we're going to start the third lap of the race, 79 seconds after crossing the finish line. There is second place, 7 miles, and we're just going to overtake another BMW we're just going to overtake another BMW 1 Series M Coupe. Wait, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this guy is good. Around the outside, we have now taken second place in the race. Only less than 1 mile. When 7.5 will have less than 1 mile to go, and now we have less than 1 mile left in the race with 50 seconds, almost a full minute. If we overtook that 1 Series a little bit earlier, we definitely could have gotten 1 minute left, 1 full minute left when we got 1 mile left. And actually, I think we don't even need to overtake this BMW here to get first place in the race. Let's just wait here, because we're not going to do a full run, because I don't want to waste too much condition, because one servicing is on 1 hour and 10 minutes from the 1 Series, which only had 45 minutes. And also, to skip it, you need 12 gold, which is absolutely huge. Just put 8.69 miles. There's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go. There we go. We have now won the British Grand Prix 2 times in a row, and we will be moving on to the next race. So the next race is going to be a cup at Circuit Spa-Francorchamps, 3 laps, and the minimum PR is 27, but only the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec is in the red zone, because the top 3 cars, the BMW Z4 S-Drive 35IS, our car, and the second fastest car, BMW 1 Series M Coupe, and then the third car is the Nissan 370Z Z34. They all have more than 29 PR but less than 32 PR. Just within 3 PR all of each other. So you probably, if you just fully upgrade one of those 3 cars, you could probably win. You could probably reach until the end. Just from the minimum PR. But now we're going to start the race, 3 laps, a cup, meaning a full 22 car grid, and around the first corner we're going to get more than halfway through the whole grid already, maybe even up into the top 10 now we're up to 9th place within the first corner. This car is definitely a lot more powerful than its competition, and also we are probably one of the best drivers. 2 of those cars there, one of them is a gold 1 Series that absolutely sliding. I think that gold 1 Series went into the other car that was there, and they probably got hit from other cars that were coming after them. But now we're already up into 5th place. We're gonna get up to 4th here, passing this blue 370Zs, and now we're going to start the second sector of the race right here. Just about 1 minute for the first sector, and now we're catching up very quickly. Second and third place are right next to each other. They're all BMWs now. And now we're going into this corner right here. We probably can take this blue S-Drive here, and then there's going to be a 1 Series in matte black. I put the matte black as the main color of the car, but then I just put a blue vinyl over it. But sometimes I do keep the matte black as the main color of the car, like in the cars that have an exclusive series like the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. I do put matte black with gold, white, and red stripes on it. But now we're back to the race. We're catching up very quickly to the 1 Series, and now we have taken second place, but now we have to fight it back. And there we go. Through the inside, we have taken back and successfully defended for second place. Almost lost it there. We did lose it there. We just went down for third place in 1 second. But now we're going into the final corner. corner. Now we're going to the final corner to go into the third sector of the race, and it is I think that is another S drive that is in first place, and we're just about to start the second lap, I think in the chicane here, or maybe even just in the straight, because we're doing this very easily, because we are fully upgraded 145 miles per hour now into the braking section, and we're going to go through the inside. There we go. We have now taken first place. We have taken the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix within the first lap. This track is really long, but it is so good because we can make so much distance between second place, or just catch up to everyone even within just one lap. Now we're going to start the second lap of the race. Let's try to do a fast lap. And now exiting the first corner of the second lap. Look at how quickly we're pulling away, almost already out of the mirror, but that's because it's so low quality. You can barely see them. They all look like pixels now. Through Eau Rouge, through a Radion, and now they're actually absolutely gone. Almost can only see a small white speck. Now they're actually gone. I cannot see second place at all. I think there's just a super tiny white speck. Okay, now it has to be gone. But now we're going to start the second sector of the second lap of the race, and we're just sliding a little bit managed. I think we still went in the track, but we probably won't get a fastest lap here, or maybe we do, because in third lap we make a mistake or something. But now we're in the second sector of the track in the downhill section. I think this can be called the downhill section. And also I think this corner right here is called the no name corner, because it actually doesn't have a name. I'm not sure why, but we're going to go through this section right here where you can easily slip off and lose a lot of time. And now but after a few corners, we're going to start the final straight of the race, where we can make lots of time, because this car has one of the, I think this car does have the best top speed in amateur, which is the whole category, including Pure Stock Challenge, Road Car International, Street Spec Skirmish in this series, 6-cylinder Annihilation series in the next series, Global Production Pursuit. And actually we're going to start the Global Production Pursuit right after this one. Okay, we're just about to go to the final chicane of the track, and I know I skipped basically one full lap, but that was because it was super long and boring. This track is almost 3 minutes in a road cars, especially in the slower ones, just like the BMW S Drive. But now we're accelerating out of the final corner through the bus stop chicane, and there's the finish line, and there we go. We have now won the Belgian Grand Prix, just about 7 minutes, and we just got 8,000 RS. I think we can do some endurance races to get more than that, but now we'll be moving on to the next race. Okay guys, our next race is going to be a cup at Suzuka Circuit, minimum PR 29, which is just below the PR of the Nissan 370Z and the 1 Series. Both of them have less than 1 PR between them and the minimum PR line. But now we're going to start the race, because it is the 22 this is the cup with 4 laps. It is probably going to be the 22 car grid, but it also means there's likely going to be the full Formula 1 circuit, where I'm pretty good at, because I memorized lots of the overtakes from the Formula 1 Academy season and F1 2020 season in motorsports. And yep, it is going to be the Formula 1 circuit of the track, and also it looks like the full 22 car grid. And now we are going to start the Japanese Grand Prix down in 22nd place. We're going to go through the middle to get lots of overtakes, easily overtaking the super slow Skylines immediately. But it looks like there's going to be one of the few Skylines we're going to overtake, because there's lots of BMWs and Nissan 370Zs. Around the outside, we're getting lots of overtakes, however, and we're already gone up to the more than half of the whole grid, going outside of the first few corners, but we almost got pushed off out of the track by this fellow S Drive. And now we're chasing this chrome metallic 1 Series, and we're already up into 8th place in the race within the first lap. I think this is even the first corner. And now we're going into a fast section of the track. Here we're going to start chasing to get into the top 7. I think there is going to be no more super slow Skylines in this forward. And now we're up to 7th place in the race, chasing the 6th place. I think this is another 1 Series. I think we're gonna go around the outside. And there's two BMWs with, I think that is the teal blue, no, and that is gloss teal paint. But now we're going into another fast section of the track, and we're gonna use our super high top speed compared to the other cars in the series. And look at that, we're already, wait, I don't know if you can notice, but we're catching up. But no, okay, now we're going to catch up very very fast. And through the inside, we have now taken 6th place in the race, chasing, I think we're going to get a double overtake here through 130R in the race. And usually this is going to be the other starting grid, just between those two banners. And now we're chasing 370Z in 5th place. Now through 130R we're gonna get 5th place, and now we're gonna go straight into 4th through the inside, and there we go, we have now taken 4th place. There's only 3 cars left between us and the lead in the race, as we're just going to start the second lap of the race. And now we're going to start chasing for 3rd place in the race. And as we start the second lap of the race, it might look like 3rd place is very very far away, but within this first sector of the track we should be able to catch up very quickly. Look at that, they're already getting much closer. I think it is maybe a 370Z or another S drive, and 2nd place and 1st place are both in the exact same color. I think it is called in the gloss section teal. And look at that, it is an S drive in gray. And look at that, how quickly we have caught up within the first few corners of the track. And now we're just about to overtake the S drive in 3rd place to get up into the podium positions. And right after we get to 3rd place, we do have less traffic, so we can pull away very quickly and catch up to 2nd place. There we go, we have now taken 3rd place in the race, into the podium positions now. And our window is still not broken, and we're pulling away. Oh no, oh no, I just messed up big time. Oh my goodness, this dumb camera messed me up, and we almost lost 3rd place to the S drive right there. But luckily we are fully upgraded and serviced, so we should be able to keep 3rd place. But now we just lost a lot of time because I messed up with the camera. But now but there's still lots of track left. There's 2 straights, and there's a 130R in the middle of those. Now we're going to set one of the final straights now, and look at that, they're still just about gone. I don't see them in the minimap yet, but after 130R we should be able to catch up very very quickly. Now we're going to R1, wait, is it 130R or R130? I don't know. But now we're going to start the final chicane of the track, and look at how much we caught up within that chicane. We did mess up big time. We probably could have even overtook both of them in the second lap if it weren't for the cameras. But we do have the best car in this series, fully upgraded and serviced, so we probably can still win the race, as we start the third lap of the race in 3rd place. And look at that, we're able to catch up very quickly between this first sector of the track. Look at that, and I think they are both BMW S drive just like us. But we probably still can win because we are fully upgraded and fully serviced. Look at that, they have gotten so much closer within 1 lap now. Hopefully we don't mess up again. I think it is going to be around the outside to get the 2nd place BMW here. Okay, but now we're just going to start the fast lap of the fast section of the track, but we're unable to make the overtake for now. But I think after these 2 corners we're going to get into 2nd place. Now we're going into the first one, and we're right behind it through the inside, and there we go, we have now taken 2nd place in the race from the gloss teal BMW in 2nd place. Now it's in 3rd place, and now we're going to start chasing the BMW, which is in 1st place in the race. And right after this one we're going to have a few corners and then 130R, which I'm really fast at. I can overtake almost anyone at it, well, except for real players and multiplayer. But now we're going to end the first fast section of the track, and look at that, we can also catch up quite a lot in here. And if we get a good exit, we can definitely make the overtake in 130R. Look at that, but they're still really far away. They pull up quite a lot. They probably have a quite heavily upgraded S drive. But now we're going to start 130R, and look at that, we're catching up very quickly, probably within the slipstream zone. Now through the inside, and there we go. Now we have now taken the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix in the 3rd lap of the race. in the final corner, and we're going to start the fourth lap of the race. We probably could have gotten the lead all the way back in the second lap of the race if it weren't for me messing up with the camera button. But now we're starting the final lap of the race, the fourth lap of the race, but then I slide off. Oh my goodness, I have lost second place within the first corner of the final lap. Oh my goodness. They're just the same thing again with the camera. Probably the same distance, but we need to go now. We need to go full the speed. We need to make no mistakes whatsoever. We probably just made a mistake. There's less time, but now we need to catch up. Oh my goodness, we're slipping. Oh my goodness, this is really bad right now. We need to overtake this first place car. We need to overtake this car before 130R, because after 130R and you're not in first place, you probably not going to win. But look at that, look at how much we caught up from second to first place. But now we're going to go into the small hairpin here. I think maybe through the inside. No, I think it is going to have to wait for a little bit later. I think after this long fast section of the track we can make the overtake. And look at that, we're right exactly the same speed as the first place BMW. We probably both are fully upgraded. And now we're going to go into this corners here, and there we go. Through the inside, we have now taken back the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix on the fourth lap. Oh my goodness, the mistakes have been heavy, but we have taken back the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix, and there won't be any laps remaining, so we probably don't have any time left to make a mistake through 130R. And now I see the finish line, which is just nearby the Ferris wheel there. And now going into the chicane, and I think it is going to be that we're going to win the Japanese Grand Prix as we just exit the final corner. And there I see the finish line. I think this will be it, guys. We have won the Japanese Grand Prix, and there's a finish line on the mini map. There we go, guys. We have now completed 100% of 6-cylinder Annihilation series. Just about 8 minutes 14. Probably could have gotten less than 8 minutes if it weren't for so many mistakes this race, especially on the second lap and just at the start of the third lap. And only 11,000 RS, but we're only 2 seconds faster than the second place best lap. But 2 seconds still is a big gap in racing. But now let's get our rewards for completing 100%. And we were in the red zone. That's probably why we made such mistakes, because we were losing grip and also traction. But now let's collect our gold and our trophy, and then our reward for 100%. And there we'll take our trophy first place of Japanese Grand Prix. And there we go, guys. We have now completed 100% of 6-cylinder Annihilation series, 6,000 RS with 16 gold just for completing one series. Probably got more than 25 gold just for completing these series. And the next series we're going to be doing in amateur is the final series of amateur, the category. It is going to be Global Production Pursuit, the final series in amateur category. And there's going to be one new car only, sadly, but the fastest car is the BMW Z4M Coupe, which has been available since road car collection and was the fastest car there. The next one is the Dodge Challenger RT, since the very first series, the third fastest car. And then the next one is obviously the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. We've already seen that. Then the next one is a new car, the Chevrolet Cobalt Super Sport. I think Super Sport is for the SS. And I don't know what to look about this. I mean, from the front it looks cool, but from the back it kind of looks weird. But that is it for this episode, guys. So hope you enjoyed it. So like, subscribe, and bye, guys.